All right, let's refresh our palate a little bit with a random encounter. So why don't you roll for us, Q?
Let's see. What do we want to roll here? So we're looking for 18. Got it. We need 18 or 19. Boom!
You.
Oh my gosh! Show
you,
him! Show him!
No.
Oh! Oh, the power of Q!
What is it with you
The
being able
power
to
of
call
Q.
these shots, man? Welcome to Dice Junkies. I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q.
And on Skype.
Blood X.
All right, let's get started. Let's see. Starting off, we have. All right, well let's get a quick random encounter in before we move on to the next topic. I guess I'll give it a roll.
You've been sitting on the bleachers for a while.
All right, let me pull up the dice
Or
cam
not. I
here.
don't keep up with it.
I don't either.
Just don't roll 17. I ain't got nothing. Oh, that was close.
19. Expect the unexpected. Pick someone to go to 1 or go to 20.
You go to 20.
Yeah, or you go to 20. All right. Well, I think Blood Axe last time threw me under the bus with the 1. So
Blood Axe. Roll a D20, and we will look it up on the something horrible table. Just hopefully he doesn't.
So I'll get my light up die.
Hopefully he doesn't roll the Xbox story, because then he might get to tell it. Unfortunately, he knows the story, the one I refuse to tell.
Number 6.
Number 6, Jackass. Best prank done to you or by you.
I nearly got killed. My best prank nearly got me and several other people shot. But lucky I didn't roll it. But I just thought about that. What's my best prank? Oh, that time wow.
All right, Blood Axe. What you got, man?
So I think the statute of limitations has already expired on this one.
Oh, so yours is like that too. Okay.
So back in the early 90s, when I was in high school, we were on I was a band geek. I played French horn in the band, and we were in competition in Florida. And some of the drummers had brought liquor with them, alcohol. And this one guy got completely trashed. And we had got these glow necklaces with the fluorescent in there. So we cut them open, and then we slung them all around the room.
That stuff's toxic.
And all these glowing green dots were everywhere. And so we wake up Derek, who's completely hammered. And like, dude, what's going on? We're in a time warp. And he goes, what the fuck? I mean, he was tripping because of all these green dots all over the ceiling and the walls. And so I'm not very adventurous, but I mean, it was either that or the time that we put shaving cream in Shane's French horn and he couldn't play. So, I mean, but it was one of the more funny situations where we pranked somebody. But I'm not a big prankster, but I did distinctly remember that one. So, you guys got a good story?
Oh, I'm not a big prankster either. I won't go into anything old or too embarrassing since I didn't roll on something horrible. But I did have fun just a couple months ago at the office. I was leaving the office. And I noticed we have 2 buildings at our office. And I was leaving. I noticed one of the girls that works in the other office was still there, and she had asked me a question earlier that day, and I was like, "Oh, let me go answer her question." So I'd pulled in, and I walked in the other office, and she wasn't at her desk. She was talking to another lady in the office. So I sort of walked up where I was right around the corner. And so when she came around, I knew she was jumpy. I didn't realize she was this jumpy. She ended up screaming multiple obscenities and then sitting on the floor in the fetal position. And so
Bad.
the next day I went to our IT guy and I got him to pull the video from the cameras and I shared it throughout the office.
Oh, that's the follow-up. Being that I did not roll, that is actually good. Getting the footage. Being that I did not roll it, I will not give the story I indicated because that's I rolled it. I'll tell you about the time that I almost didn't. I almost never got to meet Zeno or Blood Axe. But I will tell one of my funniest secondary ones. Because recently Jarek told the story is an accidental one me and my good friend Ben did where we were both big spicy food eaters. And we went to Buffalo Wild Wings back when they were still hardcore, and they had a ghost pepper wing sauce. And we went and got the wings on our way to the game session at Jarek's house. And Jarek had a rule. Which is if you leave your food in the refrigerator, it's his. Like, you leave it after the game. So we had brought the ghost pepper wings with us. And when we were getting ready to leave, me and Ben were like, yo, man, you're gonna get your wings. And we were like, man, I can't eat anymore. I mean, it's burning a hole through my intestines. I mean, this stuff was so hot that I couldn't handle it. Like, it was beyond, like, the hottest thing I had in a while. These ghost pepper wings, like, they were off the menu next week. Like, they were apparently so hot, like, Buffalo Wild Wings pulled them very fast because people were hurting themselves trying.
Oh, I know this one, yeah.
So we just said, all right. So we bailed. And, we had forgot. Like, we meant to throw them away, but we didn't. So we get, like, an angry, like, call later in the week from Jarek, who's apparently, like, in the bathroom crying. And it turns out that, as per his rule, he opened the refrigerator and saw some wings, and he ate them all. And, no, he actually called us before he got to the bathroom. I got a second call. So he ate the wings. He's like, you bastards, you left those in there. And he thought we did it on purpose, but we didn't. And I'm like, dude, how many wings did you eat? And he's like, I ate like most of them. And I was just like, oh my God, I got some bad news. He's like, what? I'm in so much pain. I'm like, it's way worse when it comes out. Because this stuff came out I'm not even trying to be funny. I swear they got hotter in your digestive system. I couldn't wipe. I could not wipe. Like, it was like fire.
All right. That's enough of that. Let's move on.
Let's just say then, cleaner version, and say that I got a second phone call from a bathroom later, and it was in tears. And I was just like, you're just going to have to ride it out, buddy. Ain't nothing in the world that can help you now. But imagine having that in your system and knowing what's waiting for you. That was a horror for Jared, because he knew that he was going to have to go to the bathroom eventually. So that was an unintentional prank of epicness. And it's unintentional because I would never willingly do to anyone. Not knowing what it's like later on, I would never purposely do that to a person I intended to be friends with. After that, I'd be like, I'm surprised we're still friends. Only because I think it was an accident. Does he still talk to us?
What is with you in accidentally giving your friends, like, super spicy wings, man?
You ordered blazing wings. You just didn't pay attention. You made a plate of both blazing and barbecue. No, actually, I made the plate. I made the plate.
I don't like blazing or buffalo sauce. I wanted the sweet barbecue.
Yes, and there was sweet barbecue on the plate. There's also blazing.
And I wasn't paying attention.
You licked the sauce off. Who does that? Who grabs a chicken wing and just goes, ah? And while he's on the phone with a customer, he literally is like, yes, ma'am, blah, 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 blah. Ah. And just my eyes, I just go, and I just love it, though. This man's the most professional man in the world because he licks it. He started, he goes, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. Could you hold for just a moment? I accidentally just licked the blazing wing. Oh, he actually said that, like, I just licked the blazing wing. And then proceeded to die for like 20 seconds, then came back on and said, I'm all right now. You know what's funny? I think the person was just like, are you okay? like they must have knew. They're just like, are you okay? I was like, yes, ma'am, I'm fine now. But, like, no scream or anything while he was on the phone. But, like, his face turned red.
Yeah. All right.
It's really dark.
Well, we've run over quite a bit, so let's wrap this up.
There's so much blood. It's got a lot of blood. I feel a little sick.
Oh.
All
right.
About it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out Dicejunkies.com to find links everywhere we are online. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Go to YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe there so you can see our latest videos as they get posted. Also, we do live game streams throughout the week, and every Sunday at 3:30 Central Time, we do this live show. Now, next week, gonna go ahead and give you a heads up. We may or may not be able to have a live show next week. We will be down at CoastCon. I'll probably try to do something live, maybe from my phone on the floor. But we'll see what happens. If you can make it, come down to the Gulf Coast and hang out with us at CoastCon. We'd love to see you. And all right, and as every week,
we hope you enjoy.
Just a player, just a player, just a player playing the damn game.
Oh golly! All right,
that was a palate cleanser. That was
yep,
something else.
Yep.
I still can't believe I rolled an 18 on command. That is incredible.
You roll things on command all the time. I don't know how you managed to pull it off.
You must appease the dice gods.
But yeah, apparently you have a connection with the dice gods that not many of us do.